like having casual sex before we started dating, that just was not casual at all.
Right, and I think I also said that it wasn't, and I was like, oh, so you like him? And Taylor was like, no! And I was like, okay, talk to me in a week.
Hey, my name is Laur. I am a content creator living in the greatest city in the world. And welcome to my YouTube channel. I'll take you all around New York City, and I'll record it all on my camera. Please enjoy today's video. Oh, and don't forget to subscribe.
Hello, everybody.
Hey guys.
We are actually starting a new series on the channel called Driving with Laur and Taylor.
I'm getting my own segment.
Thank God, thank God. I mean, every single time I post a video, everybody seems to just love Taylor for some reason. And I felt that it was only necessary to put her in her own segment on the channel. So that's what we're gonna do. Pretty much this whole little series on the channel is just gonna be us driving around because it's not like we don't do anything else anyways.
And I have 2 new jobs which require me to drive.
Exactly, so we'll be doing a lot of driving. I'm just gonna drive around, talk about something new every episode. Who knows what it will be? Probably gonna be a surprise every episode for us too.
Taking requests.
Yes, requests. So comment down below if you guys want to see anything from us. Today we're gonna be talking about change in our lives because I feel like recently Taylor and I have both.
Says
well,
that I've changed.
yes,
because I have.
She has. Not for the bad though. Always good. You, I probably think is like the most obvious change out of everyone. Because I feel like everyone is always just like, oh, Taylor's changed, or like she's so different now. But like, what does that mean to you? Like when you hear that, do you feel that people, or do you feel that you have changed on the inside, or like what is your thoughts?
I know I've changed, like in college in general. Like I definitely matured more, which was,
yes,
like,
I see that.
needed.
Yeah.
And like, not to.
Oh, excuse me.
That was rude. Not to like be that bitch who's like, oh, I have a boyfriend and so, but like yeah, I do, and like that definitely like did change me.
Shout out
like,
Christian.
He's definitely not gonna watch.
No, definitely not gonna watch it.
It definitely like made me more like selfless and like aware of like other people too. Like I can't just like always get what I want. Like now there's someone else in the picture. So,
that's
like,
great though, and I think that is a really nice thing to be able to learn that at still, because we're still so young, you know what I mean? And the fact that a person was able to have that effect on you in like a positive way, I think really says something as well. Because he's great. I've only met him, I guess, really in real life once, but he's really cool from what I've seen. And yeah, Taylor seems very happy. That's what I wanted to say about you. Like I think you're just like, I think both of us, like we just seem, or we are really, it's not even like we seem, we just are much happier about things. I mean, I think for me, and I've mentioned this in like,
wait, I'm gonna get a drink at McDonald's.
Oh yeah, no, go for it. All good. I think for me, I don't know. I don't think it was really a person that kind of changed me or had an influence on me. I think it was like more so the fact that I had like a mindset shift.
I don't know. I feel like mine was like not exactly just Christian, but just like college and general.
Yeah, definitely.
But like Christian definitely did
have
like,
a part.
A lot to do.
Yeah, and so I think I'm like a little bit of the opposite. Like I didn't have a kind of an influence for that. Oh my. Is it out?
On me.
I think it was myself, honestly. Like I said, like I just had like a mindset shift, and I was just like, I don't know. Even like Ryan Burton yesterday was like, you just seem so much happier. Like I'm so happy for you that you seem so much happier. Do I?
I think so.
Really? Or are you just saying that?
Well, I feel like you were like,
that's what I'm
like
saying.
Always happy.
Right, that's what I'm saying.
I don't know.
That's why when people say, oh, you seem so...
Like, for me, like your change seems like you seem more like motivated and focused. Like that's
okay, that's good. Like, no, we like that. We like that.
Like, I wouldn't really like put happiness into it for you because I like feel like, I mean, or at least around me. Like
yeah. No, that makes sense though.
Yeah, yours was definitely more of like a mindset, like you're just more focused and like you know what you want to do and like
which I think
you're
is
gonna
good.
Go and accomplish it. You're not just gonna like wait around.
Oh,
and, like,
thanks, Queen.
So.
But I think you also have an element of being focused too, because I feel like
But I feel like I've always had that.
Yes, you have, because you're also very good at school and stuff like that. Well, I probably should have like prefaced this before. Anyone who doesn't know, I mean, if you've been watching me, you should know this is my best friend.
Oh,
she's not just like some random person I picked up on the street. Yeah, I don't know why I didn't say that.
I'm her best friend and chauffeur.
This is true.
This bitch doesn't drive.
Does not know how. In general, I was always like not into change, if that makes sense. Like
you hated change.
Yeah.
When we graduated high school, it was like, you were like, no, no, no. Like,
right, isn't that so weird
not.
though?
I was like, who gives a f? It's really fine, it's a part of life.
And I don't know why I was so, not even like against it, just like, I think it's like a element of fear that I had, because it's like growing up. Growing up is like one of my worst fears.
You do hate growing up.
I
love growing up. I feel like you just like hated, not even you were scared of it, you just like hated the idea of growing up. Which like makes sense, but like not all changes, like, I don't know. Like,
what were you gonna say? I feel like you were gonna say it good.
Not all changes like growing up, like.
Yeah, that's true. I don't know what it is though, it's just like something, like even when I like go out places, I'm just like, oh, I'm not supposed to be here right now. Like I feel like I feel so much younger than I am. Not that I'm old by any means, but I feel like you embrace change, and that's why we work so well. You know what I mean? You're kind of like, Taylor's like one of those people that like I need, because she's like the complete opposite of me. But we do, I don't want to say we do have a lot of things in common, but like or maybe we have a lot of things in common, but we don't share a lot of the same interests. Yeah, no, does that make sense? Law of attraction, manifestation, meditation, all of that shit, astrology. Taylor just can't do that. Like, she can never. Not. I am so like what's the word? I don't even know. Like, what's the word for it? Like all that, like esoteric thinking, like, that, like, no, like, I'm like real in the moment, present, science, like. But the thing is that I think is very funny that you say that, like, that all is present in the moment, like real, like that all is that, which I just think is very interesting. It's just more like spiritual is the right word, but like present in the moment still kind of has to do with it. I'm just not like law of attraction, for example, like you say something to like make it like come to you and like attract it or whatever. Yeah. But like if I want something, like I'm just gonna go do it. Like I don't need to say it. Yeah. Like that's just like me. And I think the big thing with law of attraction and like all that stuff is just another way of thinking. Like it's not a thing. And I've said that in my videos. Like it's not like, I'm not gonna be like, you have to like do it this way. Like I don't really force it upon any of my friends. Like I'll talk about it with them just because it's something I like to talk about. But like if Taylor just has another way of thinking than I do, which is not a bad thing. Like I'm just more of like, if you want something, I think you're very logical. Why aren't you doing it already? Like I feel like you think with your head and I think with my heart. Yeah, definitely. Oh my god, that was so good. We are so opposite. Like there's no decisions that you make revolve more on like your feelings, I feel like. Yeah. Like if something doesn't feel right, like you're not gonna do it. Yes, that's so true. Like, that doesn't like work for me. So how would you go about, if like what would be your other side to that? Like what's your counter to that? If something doesn't feel right, but like if nothing's wrong with like the situation, like then why aren't you just like doing it? That's true. I feel like, I don't want to say I worry, because like there's definitely an element of that, but I feel like you're more hesitant than me too. Like I'm more of like, I don't give a what happens. Like if I die, I die. Like whatever. And like you're more like, you think about things before you like. Which is so weird, because I feel like I would I would never think to be that person. Like, I don't know. Maybe it's just because I've gotten older and I'm like more aware of things that go on, which I think is really crazy. And like I'm aware of them too. It's just like in a different in a different way. No, I like the thing I said about like you think with your head, I think with my heart, because I think that is so true. Like that's a great explanation. Like, that's something that will never change about me. Like no, never. See, this is where I have the disconnect, because when I think change, I automatically like in my mind have a negative connotation to it, which I know that the true like denotation of the word is not. Because my change was so positive. Yeah. So I don't know. So interesting though. Do you ever realize, and I've said this in previous videos before, like, do you ever think about like every single thing that you've done in the past year has influenced and impacted of how you are now? Or where 100%. You are now? Everything happens for a reason. Yeah. Like that is something we do actually agree on. Do you ever think back about you're in like Christian's relationship and you're like, oh, if I didn't do X, Y, and Z, or if I didn't meet this person, I wouldn't have met him? Well, we wouldn't be dating if I didn't open my mouth, so. Really? Wait, you want to tell a little story about that, or is that too like TMI? It's a little like PG-13, but basically we were like. Oh, great. We were like having casual sex before we started dating. That just was not casual at all. Right, and I think I also said that it wasn't, and I was like, oh, so you like him? And Taylor was like, no. And I was like, okay, talk to me in a week. He actually thought that I like hated him, which is so interesting. Using him for sex. What? Which is
which was so the opposite. Like, I was doing things for him that, like, I would
never.
I did his laundry, like,
that's saying something.
So it was, like, so interesting to me. And then one night when I was drunk, actually, this happened on February 29th. So, like, we say we started dating on March 1st,
yes,
but we
yes,
didn't.
Right.
It was February 29th.
It's just easier. Just easier.
We would want a 1-year celebration. So
right.
we just, like, changed it or whatever.
Right.
But I was really drunk, so I just, like, got the courage to finally be like, Christian, like what are we? And everyone was asking, and we would never know what to say.
Right?
So.
Weren't you guys at a bar or something, or at a party, and someone was like, "What are you guys?"
We were in his room.
Oh, okay.
But we were like, I think we were drinking in his room, and like his roommate was like, "What are you guys?" And we were like,
Didn't you say, Christian? Why don't you answer that or something like that?
That's for Taylor to answer.
Oh, I thought it was the opposite.
No, I was like, well, like I don't know. So then we were like, we're mutually exclusive, but like that's so stupid.
Yeah, it's like you might as well just be dating. So interesting.
Yeah, if I didn't ask, like, what are we?
Crazy. That's insane. I like it for you. Like, I think it's a good. Yeah, I think it was just necessary.
I was the only one out of like me, Laura, and Faith who had like I've had like
boyfriends.
But, like I've never had like a real one.
Yeah.
So.
Isn't that
sorry?
Funny?
You don't count.
Ew. Okay, so I hope you guys enjoyed our first episode of Driving with Laura and Taylor. Again, if anybody has any requests about things we can talk about, anything goes on these segments.
Questions.
Yeah, we should do a Q&A one day.
I can't say I'm good at advice, but like I can try.
But you are low-key. You are low-key.
Yeah.
It depends on what the subject is.
Because I feel like when it comes to advice, like I'm too mean. But
no, you're just brutally honest.
Yeah.
If you guys do have anything that you want us to, touch on during this, episode, we're gonna try to upload once a week, every Monday at 5. This is actually gonna be going up on a Wednesday, but that's just because I need a video for that Wednesday. So, continuing, every single Monday, 5 o'clock, catch me and Taylor driving in the car.
Follow me on Instagram, it's TaylorFox_.
Gorgeous. It'll always be down below, always.
Also, Cheez-Its, please sponsor me.
Oh yeah,
I'm obsessed with the hot and spicy Cheez-Its.
I think we should get them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this week's video. If you did, leave a like, comment down below. If you don't want to, I don't really care. And I will see you guys in next week's video. Bye!